Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? Good evening, Mohammed, Anthony, Jack, Maritimes, Algo, Mason, George, Kyle, Phoenix. Who else is here? That's all I'm seeing for now. Looks like we got about 30 people in right now. What's up, Cam Bam? How are ya? That's here, Graham. How we doing? Wild day today, guys. Guys, speaking of which, I will be trading micros this evening just because of the random back and forth volatility that we've been seeing. It is OPEX week. All the things. So if you see me accidentally click into a trade on the chart that you're seeing on your screen, yell at me in the chat, please. Today was a stressful day for me. I overtraded. Completely overtraded. I took 14 trades today. That's overtrading for me. That is way overtrading for me. Everything ended up fine in the end, but it was not fun. I was on the verge of tilt massively by taking break even after break even after break even. So I did end up making like 3.6K today or 3.5K. I can't remember. Well, it was somewhere in between there. But it was very, very stressful. Not ideal. I felt like I was at the charts for way too long today. I think I was at the charts for like 4 or 5 hours today, legitimately, which is far more than I care to be staring at candlesticks printing up and down. So, yeah, I had one of those days, guys, one of those days. But I hope you all traded well today. I hope you were able to capture some of the volatility, some of the big moves, some of the big swings. At the end of the day, we ended up pretty much flat on the session, I think. So, it's, you know, we printed yet another doji. So we're below the prior week close right now. I would look for price to fall back down into the prior week low, possibly, and possibly beyond. I don't know where the entry is. Jurley, how do I utilize the heat map? Okay, so on Quantower, we call it the DOM surface, right? For me, my understanding of it is very elementary. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm an expert on reading this thing at all. Basically, what I'm looking for is as price gets down into these areas marked on my charts, I'm looking for either aggressive buyers or aggressive sellers to show signs of absorption. In other words, see a lot of big red bubbles without price able to push through this level much. and then aggressive buyers on the other side of that to step in after the passive buyer is absorbing and push price back up. So I'm looking for reversals off of this thing, more or less, at these support and resistance areas I have marked on my chart. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how I utilize it. I'm not real good at scalping out all this stuff. So I pretty much use it as an added layer of confluence for my trading, right? What's up, Reby? How are you? What's up, Spaces? What's up, Rice? Just ain't right. Yeah, Cam Bam. I mean, I'm definitely starting to go. You know, all my grays are coming through in my beard. Like, that's where I get grays. Like, on my chin especially. But man, today was, last night I took off. I didn't trade at all last night. I actually didn't even look at the charts really until this morning. So last night wasn't stressful at all. I watched the, let's see, Sunday night after I got off stream, I watched the Night of the Seven Kingdoms new episode for the new Game of Thrones series, which, by the way, if you haven't watched it yet, it's good. Silver Fox. No, not exactly, because the top of my head is fine. It's all in my facial hair. It's all in my facial hair. We accept the gray hairs, though. As we start to get a little bit older, we accept the gray hairs. It means we've lived a little, right? Uncle Wes. No, fun fact. My uncle in real life, he was gray by the time he was 18, right? I definitely didn't have that issue. Can you imagine walking around like school, high school, grade school with gray hair? All right, it looks like we are heading back up towards the center point. Let's see here. What do we got? All right, sitting right on VWAP right now. Jurley, so like I've looked at footprint charts. I've never been able to like find any edge with them myself. I know a lot of people swear by them. I've never found any real edge more than I do with the DOM surface. So I don't really use them. They become a lot of numbers on the screen, and it becomes a lot to process for me. I like simple trading, right? Like I want things to be so simple. I don't want to have to compute 5 million different things in my head to get me into a trade. I just want to see, hey, all right, we're trading down into a level of interest. What's going on with the order flow? Are there any big buyers or sellers around this area? And then what happens with price based on that, right? I mean, I have delta at the bottom of my charts that I'm looking at. Cumulative delta down here. Per candle. Yeah, Kyle, exactly. Exactly. I find we as traders are finding a million different reasons to either be in a trade or not be in a trade, right? And a lot of times we're going on information paralysis. And that's not a good spot to be, because at the end of the day, we still have to click a button to make money, right? And I don't want to have that hesitation. So when I see a setup that I like, whether it's based on candle structure or what's going on, my funded futures flex drawdown, JR, bro. Let's see. On the Flex accounts, let me take a look real quick for you. On the Flex accounts, so it looks like there's no daily drawdown. So there's no DLL in the evaluation phase. The funded, it looks like you have no drawdown on either one on the Flex. So it's just DLL or not. So if you lock in a winning trading day, that drawdown will decrease to your starting balance. In other words, until you're past the buffer. So it's actually, that's pretty simple. So end of day, everything resets, kind of. Your drawdown resets until you're past the buffer. Which I think on my funded futures on like a 50K, it's $2,100 on my funded futures. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. Yeah, I don't want to have to look at 10 different things in order to get into a trade. That's for sure. Admittedly, more reasons to be in a trade. Just clicking the buttons, yeah. But welcome to the stream, guys. Sorry I didn't stream last night. I thought it was going to be a dead, which, by the way, you guys are welcome. Don't think we would have seen a 200-point sell-off if I was live, because you guys know how my live streams go. So you're welcome if you were able to make some money last night on that 200-point sell-off. Yeah, so JR Brown, did that answer your question? Which, by the way, you guys that are in the vertical stream, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel and get over to the horizontal stream. That's where most people are hanging out. A lot better viewing experience. More people able to answer questions than just me, obviously. What's up, Zen Zen? How are you? How's your week going? Yes, guys, we are giving away a 50K Flex account tonight live on stream. Once again, I will not announce what time we're going to do it. It is going to be another random number guess. So you'll have to be here in order to win. So exclamation point Wes's, don't do a thing. Just to give you a heads up. Yeah, Zenzen, I completely understand. The volatility, especially if you're trying to trade mini contracts, is just outrageous right now. It's outrageous. It's very, very difficult. Hey, thanks, JR, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you using code WES. What's up, Alexander? How are you? Next is funded future. My funded futures, JR, bro. Yeah, my funded futures is great. They're great. I think they're probably set up the most similar to like Top Step rules. So that's a good alternative if you're looking to have a different option than Top Step, I think, with that Flex account. No new rules for the giveaway, Alexander. It's going to be the random number guess, the same way that we did it on Sunday night. You'll have to be here in order to do it. What's up, Red? You don't know where you're at? Somewhere cool? All right. What's up, Trading for Keeps? It's going good. Like I said, today was a little stressful for me. Today was not an easy trading day for me, aside from the decent P&L. I overtraded. I broke a lot of my rules today. I traded from the same price a couple times. So I'm guilty of it as well, even with all the patience that I do have. It happens. Yeah, today was tough. Today was very tough. 14 trades for me in a single session is that's way too much. Way too much. I did not practice what I preach. Let's put it that way. Still came out green, right? It still came out with a decent winning trading day, but it was not stress-free by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, the only thing that saved me, guys, was the fact that I was going to break even quickly. That's the only thing that saved me today. If I wasn't doing that, wasn't taking all those break evens, I probably would have had a DLL day today, without a doubt. Kirk, I'm right around. I'm usually between 3 to 5 trades a day. Oh, Saw Farm Kids, good on you. Good on you for sitting around waiting. Alexander, say hello to your son, Eliam. What's up, Eliam? How are you? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Alexander, by the way. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like the 3 trade mark is kind of like my sweet spot generally. Honestly, I would prefer to be one and done. I'm just not a good enough trader sometimes to pick the high or low of the day. You know? Yeah, Alexander, does he want to get into trading? He, she. Oh, it's your son. Okay, so does he want to get into trading? Yeah, RC today. I just there's some traders out there who are just really, really good. You know, we've got one in our Discord, Chris. He can pick highs and lows of every major swing in the market. I'm not there. Previous day's point of control, Red. Yeah, what was it? Today that was my big trade today. My big trade today was 5-minute opening range low test that held. Where is it? Right here. So the 5-minute opening range low held just above. It reversed. Point of control was sitting right here at 640 along with S1 pivot today. And once we got back to 640, that's when I hit the long. And I actually held through this pullback. But I had a break-even stop in, so it barely missed my stop. And then accelerated. So I actually caught this move. My take profit was at 740. So it was about a 100-point move. That was the big trade that I caught today. And that was pretty much it. The other ones, I had like a $600 winner on a short early. Got trailed out pretty quickly. I had a $700 winner on another account that got trailed out as well on the short side. And then I had another account where I think I had like $100, $120 day on that account, and then the one big trade on a different account. So you guys know I rotate through my accounts. I don't copy trade. I trade all my accounts individually. So 4 accounts, 4 green days, and that was it for me. What's up, hey Patriots? How are ya? Yeah, Zen. I wish I could say I was using a micro. That was with a mini. I traded minis all day like a dummy. Yeah, I saw Farm Kids. Me too. Guys on my high school football team. There were a few of them that were there. That they were there. Oh gosh, guys, this is probably should have tried the long off the level down there at like around 705. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I've already told everybody, Zenzen. I'm not sure if you were here. If you see me click onto a position on this chart, the chart with the levels, you yell at me. I do not want that kind of stress. Not today. Not tonight. Not on a Globex session. No shot. Honestly, Kirk, interest is to the downside right now. Back down into 700, a little bit below, down into like 675. We've kind of bounced off the level. We're sitting on current session point of control right now. I would like to see some downside. I'll be honest with you. I would like to see some downside. I would like to see back into that 640 area that I took the long off of earlier. The problem is we don't, you know, there's orders stacked in all the way really down to, well, really below now, actually. Down into 500 now. Where was today's low at, guys? Downside like COVID lows. RZ. What's my trade size normally? I'm usually in the 1 to 2 minis kind of range. In this volatility, I would prefer to size down. Today was dumb. Today was dumb to be trading minis. It was very stressful for me. All right, we're hanging out below VWAP. I think we're heading down below 700. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a micro on here. And then as long as we are holding below VWAP, I'm not opposed to holding. But I would like to see something like this. Like 670-ish. Yeah, I'm in a short right now. I'm in a short right now. I'll be watching this whole 700, 705 area if we trade back into it. You can kind of see the orders on the DOM right now are stacked in a little bit lower. What is the random number? You'll see, RC, later on in the stream when we do the giveaway. So when we do the giveaway, we'll select a range of numbers. And the way that we do it here is you guys guess random numbers. And then Nightbot will tell you whether it's too high, too low, or whether it's close to the number that Nightbot selects. And then whoever guesses the number wins the 50K Flex account from Lucid. Yeah, it gets fun. It gets fun. It's gonna be you, Red. RC, you want to when you blew up an account this morning? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people blew up accounts today. That was wild. I actually waited out. I was pretty patient today too. I really had to wait out the morning for like the first 30 minutes. I really didn't even think about taking a trade once I saw the volatility. I was like, yeah, this is not it. This is not it right now. what I'm hoping we don't do, guys, is just range out, right? Like, that's the last thing I want to do. It's the last thing I want to see tonight. I want to get a little bit of action. Hopefully not back to the north side here before we go lower. Tilted 2 accounts today, Scott? Yeah. I believe it. I like I said today I was even trading emotionally at a certain point. I was even guilty of it. Oh gosh, are we really gonna do this? We're just gonna range back and forth and chop around. Come on. Your Halco got pissed today. Oh man, yeah, Red. No, you did well today. You did well today, without a doubt. Yeah, RC, that's one of the bad things that happens. Like we as traders sometimes when we go through those hot streaks, we get a little overconfident, a little cocky, and aren't willing to accept a loss, right? So I understand. I completely understand. Oh my goodness. We're doing this again, Naz? This thing breaks clean above VWAP, guys, I'm probably gonna kill this trade. I'm not gonna sit here and get chopped up. Not gonna get caught in this range where we're doing this, barely sweep the highs, pull back 40, 50 points, fail the low sweep, and pump 70 points. I'm not gonna play that game with the Nas tonight. Not between 700 and 800, I'm not. No shot. No shot. $720 is always along. No, not always. It's not always along. I can see some aggressive sells below 720. I can see some aggressive sells. You know, the failure back below 800, this area is kind of telling for me. But who knows? We all know the Nas likes to just go up. So saw a little bit of profits there. Yeah, oh, see, the minute I go into that mindset where like, oh, this number has been bought up 8 times over the last 2 weeks, is the minute I get long and the minute I instantly get wrecked for 100 points. Without a doubt. All right, I guess I should probably put a stop in here. Oh, nice, Trader Seeing. Congratulations. Dude, this market. Am I Wes? The thumbnail looks different. Oh, why? Because I got a hat on, RC? Yeah, I'm definitely Wes. I'm definitely Wes. Westbot. Okay, that's a strong enough break. I'm contemplating getting out of this and killing it. I don't like this action at all. I am so glad that I'm on a micro right now, too. Where is Wes and what did you do with him? It's true, Romeo. You guys are all Wes. Yeah, digital. I had support a little bit lower. I have it. The top of my zone is like 705 down to 685. I'm a clone. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm being cloned by Elon Musk's underwater cloning facility. Wow. A lot of conspiracy going around about celebrity clones. Well, I'm not a I'm no celebrity. I am no celebrity. Are we going to go back up to 800? Like 780, 800? Is that what's happening here? We're just going to bounce between the two levels? What's up, Mike Light? What's up, Chris? Yeah, it has been a little while. Oh, RC, click on that other live stream on my channel. You're in the vertical stream right now. Most people are hanging out in the horizontal stream. So just go to my channel, go to the live tab under content, and click on the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. That's where everybody's hanging out at. We got about 120 people in there right now. Oh no, Chris, ever since I changed the hours, YouTube stopped recommending. Yeah, like when we rolled over into the new year, we tried out some regular trading hour streams. Didn't work. It didn't work out very well for the channel. So we're back to doing Asia session. There you go, RC. There you go. What's up, Blake? How are you? Like I said, guys, we are going to do that account giveaway this evening. I don't know what time we're going to do it. It's going to be completely random. So you'll have to be here in order to win that account. So just make sure you stick around. Yeah, Zen. We went over 7K on Sunday, was it? Yeah, it was Sunday. Yeah, Chris. So the streaming schedule now is Sunday through Wednesday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hey, thanks, Zen. Appreciate you. Miss K, hit the like before you go, bots. I feel like I'm going to get swept out here. There's these orders sitting just above current price that I feel like is the draw right now. Right where my stop is. What's up, Nemo? Good to see you too. 20K. Oh, whoa, Scott. 20K by the end. Could you imagine? That would be crazy. Guys, I'll freak out if we get to 10K. You kidding me? Dude, I'm freaking out at 7K. Can't even imagine. Yeah, this isn't good. We got positive delta at this point. Delta's pointing up. Price is going up. Hasn't created a new high yet here. But I feel like it's inevitable. Oh yeah, see, you remember that? You remember when we were racing gold there for a while? Did you remember that? Where was it at? It was at like 4K. Gold was at 4K. We were approaching 4K. Sapid, this is Quantower trading platform. All right, guys, I'm out of this trade. I'm not going to let this just bleed into my stop. I'm done. I'm out. It's a loss of $50. A little over $50 there. Then it was who's going to hit 5K first. I know, and then gold rocket ship. I don't know if it ever caught up to our sub count, though. Kyle, what's the most that anybody's pulled out? Oh, the max that I've seen is 100K. I've seen 100K payouts on those pros on my funded futures. Sapid, so you'll need well, with Quantower you'll need a license to show this. And you'll need level 2. You'll need level 2 data. Like level 1, you'll be able to see this. You just won't be able to see the full depth of market is all. You'll be able to get this graphic, but you will not see the orders on the books. No, RC, on Lucid, you should be able to select when you purchase, if you purchase a new account. Any new account purchase, you can either sign up for Rhythmic Data or CQG. So you should be able to, is Motive Wave fed by Rhythmic Data? I don't even know. I've never traded on Motive Wave. Josue, the best book that I've read trading wise myself has nothing really to do with strategy or anything like that. Oh my goodness, did I kill that at the exact wrong time? Wow, so out of touch with this market. Best loser wins. Best loser wins probably going to be the best read. more about psychology than anything else, but Best Loser Wins was a really good book. Chat, if you guys have any book recommendations, feel free to put them in the chat. Yep. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Mike, like it'll show it for I think like 10 minutes or something like that. 50 Shades of Grey, Phoenix. What are we talking about? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Trading in the Zone. I haven't read Trading in the Zone, but I've heard it's a good one. Yeah, Blake, I've heard about that one too. I haven't read that one either. Oh gosh, guys. See what happens when I go live? I swear you guys are better off if I don't live stream. I swear. The price action just gets... Every time I'm live, it does this. Lucid have just publicly shamed someone for hedging on their Discord? Lucid's kind of funny. On their Discord, they've got these... You know how you get like funded certificates and stuff like that? They have a whole section for banned certificates. Like people who have been caught doing credit card chargebacks and hedging and stuff. They put a certificate out for all those people. I don't know that they mention any names, but there's definitely banned certificates. It's funny. Someone got caught and banned for copy trading on Top Step. Oh no. Yeah, luckily I don't do that. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff, to be fair. Because I trade all my accounts individually, I'm never at risk for hedging, right? I'm only in one trade at a time no matter what. Are you kidding me, Nasdaq? God, guys, I don't know if there would... I don't know if I could have had a worse execution there. Look at this. Entry. Exited. My stop would have been fine. Unbelievable. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Put a little too... I know, it's... Oh, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Oh, well. That's been the story of my trading day today, to be honest. Yeah, RC, that... I mean, that right there is the exact reason why I'm trading micros right now. No, Blake. No, you made 200. Good, it's great. You kidding me? I don't like seeing anybody lose, man. At all. It doesn't make me feel good when I see other people lose. At all. I like seeing people win. It's very, very hard to trade. So when we celebrate successes on this channel, no matter whose it is. Oh, nice, OC. Yeah, I'm not one of those people. Like, even when I'm losing, I'm not. What's up, Izzy? I'm not one of those people. What's up, WYV? How are you? I'm doing good. Trading paper account, less stress. Yeah. Yeah, trading for keeps. Like, even if I'm having a bad day, like if I'm having a red day, I still like seeing other people that are having success, even when I haven't, right? Especially within our community. You know, we don't have anybody. I mean, well, I don't know that for a fact, but none of us are in the spot where we're able to just YOLO accounts left and right, right? Like, we actually have to have proper risk management to build accounts. We have to do it kind of the right way. You know, we can't gamify the system. So I'm happy when people are having success. Man, it's hard. It's very, very hard. Very difficult. Kyle, no, I'm not in a trade right now. I took a $50 loss. What was it? 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, something like that. But one of my rules that I'm not going to break on stream, that I broke today, that I'm just not going to fall into that, is executing from the same price twice. I tried a short down here from just below 720. I got the initial push down, but then price reversed, and I killed it up here near the highs. And then, of course, price reversed again and decided to chop VWAP. Yeah, Chris, I guess you're right. I mean, I guess anybody could definitely throw some size on, you know, and quote unquote get lucky and hit a big winner. But the question is, can they hang on to those profits? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's definitely harder to hang on to than it is to get the big winner. Yeah, Red. I'm kind of right there with you. What's up, Phantom Panic? How are you? Scott, you went in 5 minis at 20 ticks by accident. Made 500. Nice. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you guys made money. So that is the problem that I do have when I'm trading micros. I will say that micros force me to have bigger targets than I probably should a lot of the time because there is not as much risk on the table. So that is something psychologically that I battle with when I'm trading micros. And that's probably why I'm a better minis trader. Like, I trade minis better than I do micros because it forces me to be more patient than I am with micros. Does that make sense? Like, a micro, I'll start a position from anywhere, which is just dumb. Yeah, thanks, MixK. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. We've got over 120 people in here right now. Yeah, Red, it's just been so long for me, Red. And like I always recommend beginning traders, and especially when you're building accounts up, to start with micros because it is easier to scale in and scale out. And you don't do as much damage when you do take a loss. Like right there, I'm never going to be taking 30 plus points if I'm in a mini. Does that make sense? So I killed it at an appropriate point. It just happened to be when price was rolling over. But I'm far more patient with my entries on minis because I have to be a little more precise. Yeah, most people it does. Like, I remember when I started out, definitely trading micros was a lot less stressful. Like, right now, I feel zero stress over a $50 loss, right? Whereas if that was a mini, that would have been a $500 loss. I can't enter from the same price twice, guys. I mean, we're coming... I have support a little bit lower than 725, obviously, wherever other people had it. I've got it down to 685. But ideally, I would like to see price trade down into this, to be fair. Maybe even a little bit lower. Maybe even back down into like here. Just below 600. What's up, son of Wall Street? How are ya? What's up, Danny? No, Pete, no more P&L window. It's really just me covering the, legal side of things. We're starting to see a lot of changes happening, and I get the feeling there's going to be a crackdown on some of the stuff that you've been seeing on the internet. So I'm just getting out in front of it. So we're not going to talk about account balances or P&Ls or anything like that anymore. There's a lot of, I don't want to say photoshopping, but that kind of stuff going on in the space, and a lot of claims, whether they're true or not. So yeah, I never wanted my channel to be about that anyway, to be fair. I just wanted my channel to be a nice place where traders could come out and not have to deal with all the drama that our space sees everywhere else. Thanks, Pete. Tonight I'm not net green. Tonight I'm down $50 for reference. But yeah, I can just, the writing's kind of on the wall with everything. So I'm just getting out in front of it, covering myself. Like I said, I'm not a broker. I don't have any kind of license or anything like that. I'm one of you guys, I'm not selling any courses or mentorships or anything like that. So, yeah, Kirk, exactly. Like, I like the relaxed vibe that my stream has and that you guys provide, to be fair. Like, I like the community that we've built. The last thing I want to do is sit here and flash massive days in front of you if you're struggling too, right? Like, psychologically, that's bad. Like, what goes on on the internet and what you see out of the influencers and stuff like that, that's not realistic for the majority of us. So why even watch that? It's going to make you feel bad about your $100 days, and a $100 day is a good day, right? You're automatically chasing those big numbers, and it's just bad. So I'd like to steer clear of all that, right? $100 days are good days when you're starting out. They're very, very good days. In fact, any green day, period. It could be a $20 day. Any green day. Yeah, I got no Lambos. I don't live in a mansion. I live within my means. Yes, I'm a full-time trader, right? I'll 100% admit that. That is what I do for a living. But I live within my means. I don't drive a Lambo. I don't have Ferraris. I'm not making millions of dollars every year. It's not like that for me. I don't copy trade 30 accounts at once. I'm not in this to flash huge numbers in your guys' face at all. Oh, Martin, that's the first I've heard that. Stop hiding the Lambo. No, I mean, those of you that have been here a while, you guys know I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. You know. Not millions because it's billions. No, I don't make billions. Sell $2,500 courses. No, I mean, if you're going to get into that, you need to be willing to expose all your financials, which is private information in my mind, right? You need to have bank statements, you need to have brokerage accounts, and you need to fully put it out there in order to sell those kinds of courses. You need to be licensed, you need to be brokered, all that kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't ban me. Yeah. No, Alfred, believe it or not, no. So my affiliate income gets entirely fed back into like the community, the YouTube channel, and paying my editor / business partner. So like I don't make what you think I do. In fact, the channel doesn't make what you think it does off of the affiliates. Some of the guys, yes, that is the case. Yes. Some of the guys that is 100% the case. Just judging off with the size of my channel and judging what my channel does make off of affiliates. Yeah. You're looking at even the guys that have channels double my size are probably 5 figures a month off their affiliates. I would say more in some cases. The affiliate structures are out there. If you guys are ever interested to like see how the affiliates work, you guys can always look up that stuff. Every prop posts what their affiliate program is and how it's structured, so that you can if you want to do a little bit of research, you can definitely see and then do some quick math in your head, and you can be like, okay, that's an entirely different game that those guys are playing. Nathan, it depends on the prop firm, right? It's generally anywhere from like 10 to 15%. No, not that high. Not that high, Nathan. Not 20%. But yeah, all the props are a little bit different with how they're structured as far as the affiliate programs are concerned. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of money being made out there. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. All right, dude, come on, Naz. Why you gotta do this every time I'm live? Every single live stream, guys. Every time I go live, it is this. Every single time. Then the one night I don't stream, you guys get a 200-point ripper to the downside. What's up, Astro? How are you? A lot of old names popping back in tonight. No, glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are a part of the community. Yeah, Jack, 100%. I mean, we're basically still just chopping. I think Red has it right. Could be one of those nights. I mean, we really can't extend outside the profile right now anyway. Astro, you think your brother is in here? He needs to learn from the best? Well, I mean, I'm not the best. If that's who you're referring to. There's better traders in the chat than me. Without a doubt. No, Chris. No, we're getting away from the exclamation point West. Because what was happening, and I know I've explained this before a lot, so I apologize for all you that have heard this a million times. It was bringing in a lot of bots. What's up, Ahmed? And what was happening was people were coming in with like 50 accounts and putting exclamation point West in, so they were getting 50 entries to everybody else's one. And then they would leave, right? They would leave the stream. And then they would try to come back whenever we were doing the giveaways and try to claim their prize. So in order to get away from that now, we're going to do it at a random time, completely random. And I'm not going to announce when it is, but it's going to be a random number guess. So you guys are going to be guessing numbers between, you know, it's like 1 and 300. No, discounted price, Nathan. So like say just for easy math, like say you spend $100 on a 50K account, right? 10 of that is what goes to the affiliate. So it's the discounted price. It's not the original full price. Because basically you're like a salesman or a saleswoman for the prop. And that's how it works. No, Jack, no. So you'll get a guess every 30 seconds. You'll get to guess one number every 30 seconds. You'll see how it works when we start it. It's actually really fun. You'll enjoy it. Yep. Yep, Ahmed. It's the only thing that we can do to combat the botting issue. Yeah, Mo, exactly. Well, that's why I make it a point not to throw all that in your guys' face either, because I know how it is, right? You go into every trader's live stream nowadays, and it's just it's a giant billboard, right? Like, there's like 1/3 of it is their chart, and then the rest of it is one big advertisement. You know what I'm saying? And I never wanted my channel to be like that, where it felt like force-fed. Yes, I have codes. If you want to support the channel, you can use the codes. But I'm never going to shove that in your guys' faces. You know, none of that. But like I said, that money just gets forked back into the channel, right? And you guys. And then to pay it for an editor. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, when you see like PW, millions off of his affiliates. Tons of giveaway accounts, tons of free accounts, enough to YOLO all he wants. All the big guys kind of have that opportunity. They can just YOLO and replenish as much as they want. with zero consequence, really. Yeah, Bobby, I believe it. I believe it. That's why I say, like, me aside, right? Like, if you guys have a small trading streamer that you like that does have a code and you're purchasing an account, use the small streamers codes. Like, the only way we're going to implement change in our niche and in our industry is if we stop watching the content, stop clicking the buttons, stop using their codes. You know, like, that's the only real way to combat that. Otherwise, it's just feeding the beast, right? Clicks, views, or numbers, or analytics make their channel grow bigger. The use of their code puts money in their pockets. The giveaway accounts, which they probably keep for themselves a lot of times, you know. Chris, I'm the small streamer that you watch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just the way that that's the way that it's set up. It's the way the system is designed. Blue Lucid today, Burb? Oh no. Yeah, trust me, a lot of people got wrecked today. I believe it 100%. When you've got 400-point range up and down, no, Bobby, you can't. You can't use your own code. I have to pay for anything that I do. You can't use your own code. So, like, I have to pay. I would have to either use somebody else's code or use the in-house code in order to get the discount. Red, you got a TPT funded today and blew it today, but you got another one coming tonight. Okay, so you got the backup. SW, you think we're going back up? You think we're just range bound tonight? Could be. Definitely could be. I was hoping it wouldn't be. I was hoping we would get a move outside, at least a look outside first, and then maybe pull back in. Nathan, so yes, they do. Not so they're considered giveaway accounts, and they're meant to be given back to the communities, right? Like you guys. But like streamers can use them on their own. If they give you a code for it, you could definitely use it on your own. I don't. I give all any kind of giveaway accounts that I give to you guys. I've never kept one for myself this entire time, so I pay for all my own. Oh, nice, Grumpy Grandpa. Yeah, their payout process is smooth. It happens fast. I would say Lucid and My Fund of Futures are probably the two quickest as far as from time of request of payout to the time funds hit your account. Wait, what? I'm calling you the poors? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Yeah, Grumpy, it's Lucid and My Fund of Futures are incredibly quick. Bobby, when's the last time I blew a like an evaluation? It happened last month. It happened in January. Giving away the accounts. No, it's just that's what they're meant for, right? Like we're not. The streamers aren't supposed to be pocketing that stuff, right? Like you guys use our codes and that's kind of how it's based. So the giveaways accounts are based off of like how sales criteria, right? Like with most of them, I can't speak for all the props, but with most of them, it's a sales structure. So when you sell a certain amount, a dollar amount of accounts, they give you a giveaway, right? And so the guys who have hundreds of accounts to give away, you can honestly imagine how much they're making off of those affiliates. So they should be giving them away, but some of them don't. If that makes sense. Nathan's, it's different with all the props. How many subscribers do you need to apply to be an affiliate? It's different. Like the requirements are different. Like Lucid has their affiliate program completely shut down for new affiliates at this point. In large part, probably because they allowed certain big time streamers to be a part of it. I know it was around like 2 to 3K subs where some of them accepted our affiliate application. Some will let you do it at 1,000 or below. So it's just different. It's different with all the props. They all have different structures. But for the most part, that baseline is probably 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, Red, My Fund of Futures is they're very selective. I think that was the last one that we got as well. Well, with the exception of Tradeify. My Fund of Futures was really the last to offer. Do I accept business inquiries? What do you mean, Nathan? As far as business inquiries? I mean, we get offers all the time, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like every day we get an offer from some obscure prop or something like that. We just don't take them because I'll never recommend or partner or affiliate with a prop that I don't trust. So know that we turn down far more. We turn down far more than we've accepted. Let's put it that way. Oh, Nathan, you're more than welcome to shoot out any proposal. Just email me. It's WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. You can always put any kind of proposal in there, for sure. RC, no. To answer your question, no. Look, guys, the ones that are super cheap like that, I personally would steer clear from. You know, that's a personal choice. So any of the ones that are really, really cheap, I would steer clear from. Yeah, nice call, S-Dub. Why not, RC? I would have to see how much liquid they were sitting on, first and foremost. Length of time in the game as well. What's the structure look like? How are payouts looking? I look at more than just, hey, here's a prop offering me certain percentage, right? Or even, hey, here's a signing bonus. We look at more than that. Our integrity is very important to us, both myself and Mason. And we don't ever, unless we know that you guys are going to get paid and trust the business, we won't partner. Even if it does benefit us financially, we won't do it. If we're not comfortable with it, we won't do it. 8-cylinder. There's no way to enter for the giveaway. You just kind of got to be here when we're doing it. It's a random number guess. So you guys will just be guessing numbers, and then whoever guesses the number that Nightbot selects, that'll be the winner of the account. Yeah, Red, you know, Red, you know. Red, you know. You can say whatever you want. There's certain things that I have to refrain from. Oh, nice, Ricardo. Look, guys, the props that I have affiliates with, I trust all of them. I trust that you're gonna get paid, you're gonna get your money, and if I don't partner with them or have an affiliation with them. Ricardo, you guys? Who's you guys? Yeah, Bobby, you got it. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. S-Dub, so my analysis is all done on 30-minute chart and above. My execution, I prefer to execute on the 5-minute chart. What's up, Johan? About funded pips or funded necks. Got them recommended, but not sure. So I'm at the point now where if it's not US based, I do not even look at them, Chris, to be honest, because the regulations and rules and everything that businesses outside of the US have to abide by are entirely different than ones that are in the US. So I stick with US based companies strictly. Once you start getting into the international kind of stuff, you kind of have to, you know, the rules and regulations become a little more lenient, relaxed. My MAGA trumpet? What are we talking about here? No, it has nothing to do with that. The MAGA trumpet. Dang, S-Dub, I hope you stayed in that. It was a nice little reversal off central pivot there too. Didn't quite get to the level. BF, there's no way to enter into my giveaways. You got to be present when we do the giveaway. There's no command or form to fill out or anything like that. Basically, when we start the giveaway, you'll just start guessing numbers is what will happen. But until I start the giveaway, there's nothing to do. Yeah, you're fine, Mo. You're fine. A game of pure skill, might you add. I mean, there is some strategy involved, right? Like, if you guys are paying attention to the chat, when the Nightbot says too close, or the number's close, and you can figure out with the chat flying around what number that person that's close guessed, there's a way to narrow it down, for sure. Nothing to do. We have to make money, bro. Jack, not heard great things. Not heard great things. Red, how many people do we got in here right now? We got 140 people in the stream right now. Last time we did it 1 to 600 and it seemed to work pretty well. I mean, talking about the prop space, guys, I can kind of see where it could kind of go back. Where it could kind of go back to like when I started trading. It was only one account, right? With Top Step at the time, there was none of this copy trading multi-accounts. That didn't come around until Apex came around, right? There was none of the multi-account copy trading kind of stuff. It was one account. And after you passed the test, which was 3 weeks long, it was a 3-week long process. You had the choice on whether you continued in the sim stage, right, which you couldn't take payouts, but you could build a buffer on your balance in the transition to live, or you could go directly to a live account. That's how it was set up when I began. Sinister, I'm in Kentucky. So, Midwest, I would kind of want to say. Dear Graham. Yeah, Jack. I mean, individual stock futures are coming here soon out of the CME. I think that's coming out this summer, maybe. That'll be interesting. That's going to bring a whole new dynamic to everything, right? Lived in St. Louis for a long time. Yeah, we got a lot of... I've got a few people in my community that are from, like... I want to, like, the Kansas City area. So there's a few people out there your way, if that's where you were. What's up, Cindy? How are you? They opened it up last week. Is that even available? Like, individual stock futures? It's already available? Oh, you're in Denver now. Okay, Sinister, I gotcha. CME did single stocks pre-2008. Yeah, Florida Trader. I think it's this summer. I'm not sure exactly when. But that's going to be crazy. Can you guys imagine trading NVIDIA? Futures contracts on NVDA? Oh, NVDA earnings releases are going to be wild. Or even like Tesla. Really, right? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Or MicroStrategies, even better. MicroStrategies. MSTR. It's going to be wild. It's absolutely crazy. Love to short NVIDIA futures to zero. I'm not sure how it will work, Mo, because I've never experienced it. I don't know if it'll be like leveraged. Like, you know, like the NAS is 20-1, right? So I don't know if it's going to be that kind of setup or if there's going to be micro contracts on them. I have no idea. I've never seen it myself, so I'm not sure. 5x leveraged. I've never seen it, OC. I personally have never seen individual stock futures on any of the ones that I trade with. No PDT rule. Yeah, I would think so, Mo. It'll be a different price, but I would assume the movement will kind of mirror. $1,000 is the goal. No rules? No, trading for keeps. I haven't looked into it a whole lot because I don't trade crypto myself. I know that program is entirely separate from their futures program as well. So, like, if you're purchasing a crypto account on Tradeify, I don't even know if my code works over there for that. It's so new, though, that I kind of like to get a feeler for it before I get involved. YouTube having issues right now? Guys, is everything working? No, digital. I'm not holding the micro. I got out at the very top. I got out at the very top. Everything's working? Hey, thanks Cadillac Tracks. Appreciate you. Yeah, 7K is amazing, guys. I mean, what are we at right now? We're at 7,056 subs. That's where we sit currently. So, yeah, unbelievable number. Unbelievable number. Yeah, it says it's working for you. I'm getting a message saying that YouTube's having issues from my editor Mason. I thought our view count looked down. So in other words, don't click off the stream, guys. Don't click off the stream because you might not be able to get back in. It is having issues, Cadillac Tracks. Yeah, that's he's telling me that like our view count's way down from what it normally is. Jackie, we're here at sub 1,500. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy the growth the channel has seen. Like I said, last July we were at like 1,000 or right around there. When you go to YouTube, it doesn't load up right now or right away. YouTube down is trending on X. Hey, thanks, Anthony. No, I appreciate you. Also, you got Rips and Rocket Scooter streaming, so that doesn't help either. Red, that's what everybody always does. Everybody always points to the bigger streamers. They're like, that's the reason why your numbers are down. Yeah, Sappy. So apparently YouTube is having issues. So don't leave the stream. Just in case. Yeah, Cadillac. I mean, you're definitely going to have a better opportunity. Right now, we've got like 130 people in the live stream, which is, you know, normally we're at between 200 and 300. So you definitely got a better shot now, without a doubt. So short Google, short NQ, short Google because of the YouTubes. Yeah, Jack. He's a really smart guy. So Rocket Scooter Matt, is that who you're talking about? Like he's really really smart, like book smart guy. But you're right. Like the whole trading space, all the big guys are kind of that way. They all have the ego. All of them are kind of that way. They all are, I'm the best out there. I'm the best in the world. Watch me. Hoo-ha. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Not yet, Kevin. Soon, though. We're going to do it soon. Yeah, he's a super smart guy. I've known about Rocket Scooter Matt because the streamer who I used to follow was Trades by Matt back in the day. And he used to use the Rocket Scooter program, and this was like years ago at this point. So I've known about Matt since before he was even a known name, and I've known about his rocket scooter program for a long time. It was definitely long before he ever had, I think maybe Rocket Scooter Matt had like 2,000 subscribers at the time that I found out about him. Maybe. No, but he's a good trader. Really smart guy. Sarah Fix. So it finds, it uses options data to mark out key levels, so to speak. Yeah, like hedge pressure and all that kind of stuff. In a way, it's just it's using options data to locate support and resistance, right? Like at the end of the day, that's what it's doing. No, SJP, I don't touch the metals. I don't touch the metals. Maybe before they went crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're just so heavy leveraged, right? Like, here's the thing. Those people that were trading gold and silver and putting up those huge numbers, it was because it was flying around, right? You also risk losing a lot of money really quickly when you're trading those. When the volatility is there like that. So I steer clear of that. I'm more risk averse with my trading than I am a pedal to the metal kind of guy, so to speak. No pun intended. Silver contract margin is 83K. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's here, Graham. Yeah, those are long-term hold items, in my opinion. Right? People have made lots of money with them trading the futures, but yeah, it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, YouTube must be having issues. What's up, Chris Trader? How are you? All right, Mason. You want to bring up the Boston Tea Party yet again? Yeah, Jack. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they all have their own different strategy. But those guys, like, you know, they're in an entirely different situation, financial situation than the rest of us are as well. They can take all kinds of drawdown and still be fine and hold on to the trade. And a $15,000 loss day doesn't affect them like it affects us. No, him too. I'm actually down $50 on the session. I took a loss on a micro. Yeah, at the end of the day, most of them are all selling something. They're selling a course or a mentorship or a signal service or something like that. All right, so they're trying to put up huge numbers to lure people in. When the reality is a very small percentage of even the people that do pay for their courses and mentorships and signal services are ever going to be able to profit off of their strategy, right? Because they can take on more risk than the majority of people can. Can't trade the same way as those guys do. You got to find your own strategy. Everything's got to be unique to you. It's got to suit your eye. You got to be comfortable with the risk parameters. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. Oh my goodness. Guys, we have been... This is not ideal. This, not ideal. Why do we have a 200-point sell-off last night when I'm not streaming, and then I come on tonight, and this is what we get? Yeah, I got offside once too, Frazzy. No problems with YouTube, Wild Deuces? Apparently there is issues going on with YouTube. I mean, I don't know if it's still happening or not, but apparently it is an issue. One of the mentors wanted to charge you $7,000, another quoted you at $10K. Oh, 100%, Jack. These kind of charts make you turn to your journaling. Yeah, what's up, Jeff? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, viewers are starting to pick up a little bit. We're at 150 people now, but like I said, we're normally up around usually around 250 to 300 at this time. So it must still be having some sort of issue, or it could just be a slow night, right? Like the markets aren't doing anything. We're just kind of chopping back and forth, waiting for something to happen. Actually, what I should do, because you guys know how this goes, right? I should just end the live stream. Well, do the giveaway, then end the live stream. And as soon as I end that live stream, within 10 minutes, you guys will get movement and all sorts of action. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I am the market curse during Globex, without a doubt. What's up, Vanjian? How are you? Yeah, SJP. I mean, we're looking... I mean, it's kind of trendy on gold. It's been decent. You had the one VWAP break and retest here, I guess. But you've had to hold on for a while as well. Nas has really done nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, this gray line is central pivot, guys. You got current session point of control sitting a few points above it. All right. I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go shut these blinds real quick. Get ready. We're going to do that giveaway here in a minute or two, okay? All right. Hopefully I don't have helium voice. Hopefully the mic is sounding good. All right. Looks like Mason has slow mode on, so you guys will only be able to guess once every 30 seconds. Tonight we are going to be doing a giveaway for a 50K Flex account with Lucid. Good luck, everybody. Let me get the Nightbot all set up for you. We'll bring it over to the screen so you guys can see what's going on. We're going to guess a random number. Moderators are not allowed to be a part of this, unfortunately. I'm sorry, mods. We will do a separate giveaway for just you guys, obviously, to make up for not being able to do this, because you guys can guess as many numbers as you want, and that's not fair. We're going to go 1 to 600. So pick a number between 1 and 600. And go ahead and go. I don't know why this looks so different and why I can't see the chat, but I guess that really doesn't matter, does it? I'm seeing some people are close. I'm seeing some people are close at this point. I'm seeing a few more closes. Oh, this is so much better than exclamation point West, guys. Without a doubt, this is so much better than exclamation point West. Oh, there we go. All right, Reby888. You are the winner of the 50K Flex account. Message something in the chat for me, if you could. Just so we can make sure that you are real and that you're here. We'll give you about a minute to respond. Unfortunately, if you go over a minute, we might have to redraw. So, Reby, where are you at, Reby? There you go. All right. All right. You responded. Congratulations, Reby. You are the winner of that 50K Lucid Flex account. Reby, are you on Discord by chance? Yeah, cheers, Reby. Congrats. Congrats. Are you on Discord? Yeah, he's here. He's messaging. You are on Discord? Will you do me a favor and shoot me a DM real quick? On Discord. It's WesleyEmeraldGate, no spaces, capital W, capital E. The bot said 200 was close? Really, Perry? Did it really? It looks like the winning number was 41. I don't pick this number, guys, by the way. It's all done through Nightbot. Later, Jack. Yeah, Adam, that's what I'm seeing too. That's what I'm seeing too. Like even our stream numbers were way down from what they normally are. Yeah, bot is bad at clues. We've tried different methods. This seems to be the best method that we've found. The marbles thing we like, but it was just too chaotic. It was so chaotic, and bots could still enter because it was all done by commands, right? It was still done by a command prompt. So we had like, I don't know, we had like 300 people in the live stream, but there were like 500 marbles racing, and it was just chaos. All right, nice. All right, Reby, I got you. Reby, I'm going to message you as soon as I end the live stream here, and we'll get you all squared away. Sound good? All right, guys. Well, with the internet issues that are that's happening tonight, and the market really kind of going sideways and everything that's going on, we're going to go ahead and end this live stream a little bit early. Guys, if you're continuing to trade this, don't put a lot of risk on. This is not worth getting chopped up in. If I'll be back tomorrow night for another live stream. Enjoy the rest of your trading session. Good luck with tomorrow's trading as well. Don't forget that OPEX week is normally pretty wild, as is. So congrats again, Reby. We'll be in contact. And guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Don't blow up any accounts. And I will see you in the next live. Peace.